Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, whichever time zone you are at. And welcome to the closing ceremony of the first multi-site interconnected space studies program. My name is Göktuğ Karacaloğlu. I am the director of SSP21. Great pleasure today to accompany you witnessing this special event from the SSP Mission Operations Center, located here at the University of Granada in Granada, Spain. As many of you hopefully have followed, our 34 hand-picked participants representing 21 nationalities had joined us on this special journey 6 weeks ago, and each of them was only virtually connected to the rest of the team, and all have been operating on different time zones. This year's participants altogether were tasked to work on a single team project, which required them to explore high-speed intercontinental passenger and cargo transportation in the near future. Here at the SSP Mission Operations Center, we have tried our best to support our participants with many supplementary activities. Starting with the program onboarding back in mid-June, we have delivered 80 hours of daily seminars and panels, 50 hours of interactive workshops, and over 80 hours of mentorship sessions. We also had 66 hours of project working time for the participants. That is, we have generated over 200 hours of academic and professional content in the context of SSP21. In regards to our subject matter expert, SSP21 online session brought over 50 top-level specialists from over 25 countries together to share their experience with our participants. We are particularly proud that we have connected live to experts from all 7 continents of the planet Earth during our journey, including one of our workshops conducted live from Antarctica. But the academic activities definitely were not all. Similar to any other space mission, we have asked our participants to conduct many non-academic tasks, such as, you name it, physical exercise, drawing, sculpting, performing music, dancing, calligraphy, origami, sand art, and many others to actually successfully complete their program. We also organized many social events where they tested their negotiation skills. For example, during the space debate, they prepared cocktails together and participated in the traditional Little Apple Dance Challenge of ISU. Our team has been following all these activities closely, and they have put together a quick media compilation for the ones who were not there. I should admit that it is not possible to recap the entire expedition and the fun and enthusiasm in just, a few minutes of time, but we hope that this compilation will be a nice memory for both our participants, which is also a surprise for them, and staff, to remind them of their off-Earth summer. Let's enjoy it all together and welcome them as their suborbital liner lands back on Earth. feels like the entire year here. So very packed. It's very dense, but as you can see, it's also very much. Hopefully we made it fun as well. Okay, so well, to be honest, as the program director of SSP, it has always been an indescribable feeling for me to meet, you know, lots of strangers, if I may call, who are enthusiastic about space at the beginning of each summer. Watch them, follow them as they interact and share and work and struggle, then support each other, then get frustrated again and get tired, and then motivate each other again, and, you know, become really, really good close friends at the end. So the level of interaction and immersivity, of course, changes according to, you know, each person's willingness to listen and learn from the others. But with so many different backgrounds and different cultures, different languages, different lives, you know, behind the screen, I always find it fascinating to see how much can actually happen and change in one person's life in just 6 weeks. Unfortunately, this 6-week journey has to come to an end, is now actually over, and our participants are now changing their orbits today, as we call it in the ISU spirit and terminology. However, as we always also call it, today is actually the beginning of their journey as part of their new family, the ISU family. At this point, I would like to the Vice President of International Space University, Mr. Gary Martin, who is with us at the moment to address the online class of SSP21, and actually the first online class of SSP, because this is indeed happening for the first time ever.
Well, thank you very much.
To Strasbourg.
Thank you very much, Gaktu. I really appreciate the introduction. And I'm here to offer the congratulations from the president of the ISU, Juan Di Dalmau. He wishes he were here, but unfortunately just was not able to make it today, but he wants to get to know you like we all do in person over time as you go through your aerospace career. Now that you're now that you are part of our family, we try to help each other in the rest of our careers and doing all kinds of things like starting new companies. Like we have 3 astronauts who are our alumni. We have 6 people who have been heads of space agencies. And many of our alumni, our 5,200 alumni in 110 countries, are in positions of authority either in their own companies that they started or in major space companies and aerospace companies. And because of this network, we've seen it work amazingly. That's over 75% of our alumni have jobs in aerospace. And when you have that kind of percentage, it's not an accident. It's because we help each other. So I would like to tell you that if you're interested in that kind of help, that you should try to come to our alumni conferences every year. You should reach out to us if you need help or you want to make a connection. You'd be amazing how far our connections go. Because we want you to exercise that network because it helps you and it helps us and what we are. We're a nonprofit NGO with a vision of seeing people working peacefully in space and seeing humanity move off the planet and do all the exciting things and innovative things that are possible in the future that we can't even visualize right now. So if you want to stay close to the ISU, I recommend it's up to you because we're ready to help you in any way we can. You might want to volunteer as a TA next year in Lisbon, or you might want to, or sometime in the future. You can also, if you just want to come and give a workshop so you can meet people, a lot of people who are starting companies want to meet other ISU people because of the energy and the expertise they bring, and basically the passion that they have. Because we are attracting the passionate people who want to do things in aerospace. And that's why we have so much support from large companies and from space agencies, because they want to meet these people too. They want them to be working with them. So I really hope that you take advantage of what we have to offer now that you're part of the family. So good luck, and I wish you a long, happy career in aerospace. Hope to meet you someday in that career. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Gary Martin, for addressing SSP21 online cohort. All right, so at this point, I would like to now make a live connection to China and hear from the main sponsor of the team project of this year's session, the online session, who is also a co-chair of this team project, Mr. Liang Chen. So I would like to extend our very, very much thank to the Beijing Interstellar Glory Space Technology Corporation. Without their generous support, of course, none of this work would have been possible. So Dr. Liang Cheng is currently in China and waiting for us. Liang, I would like to take you over.
Thank you, G2. I'm Liang Chen now. I am the representative of iSpace, not the co-chair now. And of course, you can use the short name to call us. I know there are some other companies named iSpace, which might means it is a good name, but also cause some misunderstanding. So if you wish, you can also call us Interstellar Glory. iSpace is a Chinese private aerospace startup established in 2016. The company is committed to developing low-cost commercial solid and liquid rockets to provide launch solutions for global commercial customers. We launched 2 suborbital Sony rockets through the common line in 2018 before our first orbital launch. The first Hyperbola rocket successfully sent 2 satellites into orbit in July 2019, make iSpace to be the first private Chinese launch company to achieve orbit, which is also an important milestone for Chinese commercial aerospace industry, actually. We also developing reusable liquid launch vehicles, Hyperbola 2 and Hyperbola 3, to gain more substantial competitiveness in the launch market. The founder of iSpace, Mr. Peng Xiaobo, is an alumni of SSP21. He had always cherished the experience in ISU, which allowed him to meet many friends in aerospace field and expanded his international horizon. In 2019, when he knew that SSP20 would be held in China, he was pleased to sponsor a team project. And actually, I proposed the team project at the OPTO and considered the local co-chair. I still remember working with G2, Alex, Tanya, Natalia, Daniel, Sebastian, and Joe to prepare for SSP20 in China. Of course, due to the pandemic, SSP20 was transferred online to become ISP20. And I'm a mission commander. I also joined the ISU team to work together in that particular period. I didn't expect ISU to continue the space study program in such a critical environment. And I was astonished that ICU participants could complete such a different task online in 5 weeks. Of course, what I appreciate most is Astro Express team. You have done an excellent job from whether the perspective of an aerospace engineer, a co-chair, or a representative of the sponsor. The report, the final report and the summary are all excellent and provide very beneficial suggestions for the future suborbital transportation field. The pandemic has separated us from each other graphically, and I believe that one day suborbital liner from asteroid first or other faster way of travel will allow us to connect to each other faster. Just as space allows humans to unite together, Chinese private commercial companies are willing to make some contribution to more exchange and cooperation between mankind in the space field as what ISU is doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Liang Cheng, for your address. Now I would like to invite Dr. Jan Walter Schroeder, the second co-chair of the team project summer's SSP21 online cohort. Walter, the floor is yours for your address for the class of SSP21. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Goktu, for the introductory words. So I would like to tell you something about habits and long-lasting relationships, and I want to kick this off with a question. So when you write something in Microsoft Word, do you know how to reverse the last thing you wrote? There's this combination of keys, which is Control-Z. That's how you reverse the last word. Depending on what keyboard setting you have, you might use your pinky finger and your, at the same time, maybe your forefinger or your ring finger, depends which keyboard. But now this movement of reversing a word becomes a habit that is ingrained in your writing style. You just write something wrong and you press Control-Z. So now imagine a Word document in which almost 20 people write at the same time, and if only one of them presses by accident Control-Z, then everyone's last writing disappears. Well, I just want to mention some of the comments that I read while reading and working with participants in one document at the same time. Oh no, someone pressed Control-Z. Another one was, who pressed Control-Z again? And then another participant wrote, and that's a good advice actually, guys, just resist to press Control-Z. So there's one solution that I found after I discovered and saw these problems going on. I put a rubber band, maybe it can be seen here, between my pinky and my forefinger. So that reminds me of not to press Control-Z when I'm with 20 other people in one document. So that's just of the little challenges that you might not even think about is one if you are not in an online team project. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, I am very honored that I could co-chair this team project with Dr. Liang Cheng on the team project TP suborbital commercial liners. And it was sponsored by Beijing Interstellar Glory, as Liang mentioned. It was a truly historical TP session. Goktu said that, well, it was the first 6-week online SSP, also joined by 2 on-site SSP in Strasbourg and Granada. But it's also historical because of the topic, as the TP was on suborbital transportation, and just during the team project session, we could witness 2 historical moments and records happening during the session, which was the first commercial suborbital flight with Virgin Galactics, and the youngest and oldest person flying together in a suborbital flight, so with Blue Origin. I think this is a great moment in history, so many records and historical moments in one combined. So I'm very, very thankful that I could share this moment with these exceptional 34 individuals in a team project that made it all work. Of course, I would also like to thank the people who made this possible. Juan, Goktu, Gary, Alex, and the SSP teams in Granada and Strasbourg. Thanks a lot for setting this up, but also thanks to the IT and tech support, which was very important for the online SSP. You created this great platform for collaboration, even though the Control-Z issue will always be there, but it's fine. We're getting used to it, but also acting very quick on our requests when we had some problems. And we had a great teaching assistant with us, Shrirup, He became a master of doing online votings and creating breakout rooms on the run. And that worked very well. So we could have a chance of discussing and voting limitless. So also I want to quickly reflect on what makes the online SSP special. The SSP lectures and the professional activities focus on the space knowledge transfer and the networking. You get to know the lecturers better. The team project focuses on building these strong bonds and relationships, while at the same time working on an exciting topic together and produce these high quality deliverables under tight time constraints. And you have seen the impressive results of these deliverables today with the final presentation, but also the final report and the executive summary, of course. So in terms of teamwork and bonding, the online version has several interesting aspects, but one of them is, while it's surely great to work with each other in a class environment, like you would have that at the central campus in Strasbourg or in Granada, in the online version, you work with others in their own home. So you get to know them in a place where they feel very secure and comfortable. And it's also very likely that you would get to know their loved ones and pets as well. Like, there's not so many secrets that you can keep, because in so many hours you're spending with each other in each other's home, you will see everything that's happening as well. So something that I found in life, how to make good friends, is either you travel with them, you work with them, or you live with them. So the traveling is a tricky one at the moment, but the online SSP combines this working together and living together in certain aspects. So as one thing you certainly learn about each other is when you see them in their own environment, is how their habits are. And this is a good basis for building this trust amongst each other and creating long-lasting relationships. So following as well Gary's comments, welcome to the ISU family. And this is just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Walter. Indeed, I can just echo what you have said. Such an incredible thing, actually, when you start, whether an online program can make it happen, it does. And we have seen it again and again. And definitely this particular and very special one, the very first 6-week one is no exception. And I'm very much sure that this group of individuals, the 34 people from 21 countries, will indeed be and continue to be best friends into the future as well. Ladies and gentlemen, so we have heard the story of this 6 weeks, from what we could have captured on the staff side, and we have listened to the co-chairs of the team projects. But in ISU tradition, also the SSP class selects 1 or 2 of its members to tell the story of this 6-week journey. So this year's class honored Marcia Alvanguera and Bruno Suso with this prestigious roles, as we call them, the class speakers. So Marcia and Bruno, on behalf of the class of online SSP21, the floor is yours.
Greetings to all, and especially to the fantastic online team we had the privilege of joining. Together with Bruno, I am truly honored to address you as one of the class speakers of SSP21.
Thank you, Marcia, and thank you to the amazing online team. Greetings to all. Both me and Marcia are 2 members separated by a vast ocean, yet united by language, culture, and history. Together, we are inspired by space and the desire to explore all the possibilities it presents to humanity. As you know, Marcia, this is not my first ISU experience. And team members, some alumni, and even a mentor asked me, didn't you do an ISU program last year? Why are you doing it again? Well, ISU is a great equalizer. Here, if you have 21 years of age or 21 years of fellow experience, still you will come together day and night, side by side, seeing eye to eye, because at ISU, we are all connected by one common inspiration: space. Diverse yet united, leaders yet team players, distant yet so close. During SSP, I was reminded of the value of being humble. Humble in our team, humble regarding knowledge and ignorance, humble regarding spaceship Earth and our place as individuals, part of one single species in the vastness of the universe. SSP was an experience that, above all, rested on one thing: mutual respect, compelling us, dragging us, disrupting us. Respectare, in the original Latin, is both to observe persistently and to contemplate. It is recognizing the other as truly being another, acknowledging differences, learning from worldviews, and accepting each other for who we are. At Team Online, we found shelter from the digital storm, and sitting in our cars, gardens, homes, we saw each other. We inspired each other, and we bonded with one another. A colleague told me, growing old is a privilege not afforded to many. And yes, outside the planet keeps burning. In the United States of America, Greece, Turkey, elsewhere, armed conflicts keep destroying communities. And now space is being portrayed as a place for competition, a war-fighting domain, and a playground for the rich. It's like Bob Dylan wrote, times are changing, and I feel we are barely keeping up. Have we lost our collective memory? Have we forgotten that at the height of the Cold War, the Apollo-Soyuz mission inspired humanity for peace? To me, Marcia, ISU is a shining city upon a hill where we truly feel that we are part of something bigger than. So SSP is not an end, it's just a new beginning, like G2 was saying. It is what we learn, it is who we meet, and how it all changes us. So where do we go from now, team? Will we embrace ISU's credo and become true agents of change for the betterment of the human condition? You know, Marcia, as Mark Twain once wrote, the two most important days in our lives are the day we are born and the day we find out why. I bet most of us aren't quite there yet, but I believe that all of us share one common feeling, that ISU is a place where we can find that little course correction that places us on the path toward that amazing discovery. Marcia.
Thank you for your words, Bruno. You know, some of our colleagues shared with me that space will always be a part of them, and that with SSP participants, they did not feel alone while they were without their own families. They even told me other powerful things, such as SSP impacted even my son's lives and dreams. And finally, one colleague told me that she had never studied anything about space before, but now she never wants to leave. For me, Marcia, being an SSP participant was a dream. And I even can't believe right now it's already true. Regret, nostalgie, soledad, sensação, solitude. To me, Bruno, I hear saudade in their words. As SSP comes to an end, most of us share different feelings. No more team projects, no more counting our steps on the pedometers to the moon, no more dancing the little app or lip syncing to David Bowie. Saudade of international, interdisciplinary, intercultural, interfamily, intermusical, intergenerational classes and meetings. As you know, Bruno, the Portuguese word saudade encompasses this feeling of nostalgia for someone, someplace, or something that seems to us very far away. In its ancient Latin and Galician roots, saudade connects to a feeling of being alone, being distant, being away. This universal feeling projects itself in time and space, in an ebb and flow between here and there, as Ortega wrote. Saudade for those who say goodbye to SSP today. Saudade for those who say goodbye to ISU at the end of this very program. Saudade that carries the names of all the amazing ISU staff, faculty, and alumni that helped us along our amazing voyage, that we call SSP. And of moments of rushing, moments of turmoil, and moments of lots of laughter. Someday, there will be saudade of meeting in person. But meanwhile, I will practice the apple dance and be counting steps, thinking about each and every one of you. Saudade is the bond that stays, and the bond that ties us together is so strong. So strong, it will feel like we never left ISU. We will always be here in this moment, no matter what the future brings. We will be waiting for each other, trusting our saudade to win, and remember each other every time a gentle breeze kisses our faces. Thank you all. Ad Astra Express. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you, Marcia. I'm sure everybody's applauding. I'm just applauding on behalf of everyone listening to you. Thank you. Such a wonderful summary, I should call for and somebody was saying it was a continuous, 6 weeks. It was a wonderful summary of this, 6 weeks times 24 hours. So wonderful. Thank you. Well, just 6 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we were actually asking the participants to, tell us their expectations from this program. And, the 6 weeks just passed by at an incredible speed, at the speed of a commercial liner, I suppose. And now it's time to move on to our graduation ceremony and individually congratulate each of our participants for reaching to the finish line. And now actually, we would like to hear what their end of program reflections are. So at this point, I would like to invite our wonderful academic coordinator, Alex Ryan, to join me on the stage. And virtually, we want to present our participants with their diplomas. And then obviously, these diplomas that you will see on the screen today will physically be shipped to each of our participants and definitely will serve as a memory of your, I suppose, wonderful summer of 2021. So if you don't mind, Alex, I will invite you here and I will hand over to our team to announce the names of our participants as we virtually congratulate them and provide them with their diplomas.
All right. Alexandra Beaulier.
Hi. I'd like to thank everyone for giving me this opportunity and these wonderful memories. Thank you too. And I'm glad to have started my journey like this with all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Alexandra.
Anna Ikaza.
Thank you, everyone. This experience was an absolute delight. I have found my passion for life with ISU, and this ISU was the vessel. I feel welcomed by the space community, and it is a new family that I can founded of, and I never plan to let go. I'm also proud to announce that I will pursue my master's in space management in the near future. And I am forever grateful for everyone that participated and for ISU for making my dream come true and taking me out of my comfort zone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're just changing orbits. You're not leaving.
Babita Ramlal.
Hi, thank you from Toronto. I'm very happy for the privilege of being at ISU with all of my colleagues and all of you in the management team. And I look forward to our continued journey next year at the alumni in Portugal at Astra.
Thank you, Babita. Thank you so much. See you in Portugal.
Sushant Behruk.
Thank you everyone for this best opportunity I got from your side, and it is my pleasure, and I would like to thank every lecturers and TAs and my teammates. It is a pleasure journey for me, and it is not going to be end here. I'm going to pursue my master also. I'm planning for that, so I'll be on B person on Strasbourg maybe next year. So I'm planning for that. And this journey is not for 6 weeks for me. It is just 24 weeks for me. Then I plan for this SSP1, and this journey is not going to end here. Thank you very much, everyone, and my teammates and everyone.
Thank you.
Benoit Helen.
Hello, thank you. Thank you to all ISU staff and SSP participants for sharing your SSP journey with me. I've learned a lot from each of you, and I'm very grateful for all that I've been sharing with you and learned from you during this 6-week very packed period. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bruno Reynaud de Souza.
Hi. So I was privileged to join such an amazing team, and I thank everyone for allowing me to share this, again, this voyage through that is SSP with everyone. Thank you so much. I look forward to remaining in contact at Astra.
Cameron Goody.
Hi, it was a pleasure to participate and get to know everyone, and I also look forward to staying in touch in the future.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Thank you.
Charlotte Kimberly Andreasen.
Hello, everyone. It has been such a great honor to be at ISU, but especially to be with this team. You guys are amazing, and I get so much hope being around you. Not only are you amazing colleagues, but also my new heroes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Chiara Chiesa.
Yes, it's been challenging. It's been enriching. Thanks for this great opportunity and for the scholarship. Thanks to all my sailor space mates, and the space is the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kira.
Chidima Oruche.
Everyone, thank you for, I'd like to thank ISU Space Generation Advisory Council and the Secure World Foundation for this opportunity. And to everyone here, thank you all for this wonderful experience at Astra.
Astra.
Daniel Shimulfenig.
Daniel is not on the Zoom.
Daniel Thompson isn't either. So I'll go to Emily Bradley.
I'd like to say thank you to the ISU staff, all the TAs and my team. It's been really wonderful, a totally unique experience. Thank you for all for having me and putting up with me for 6 weeks. And I hope I'll get to see you all either in person or online again soon. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Espandia Faravashi.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm very grateful for this opportunity ISU provided, and I'm very grateful for my team. And we had this wonderful journey together, and all of you have a special place in my heart from now on. Looking forward to see you all in person. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Espandia.
Evangelia Garavella.
I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who made this dream possible, to all of you. And after this intensive teamwork, the impossible deadlines, I think we reached impressive results. Thank you all, and I hope I see you soon in person at Astra.
At Astra, thank you. Sure, you will see pretty much everyone.
Garima Rishikumar Patel.
Hello, everyone. I would like to thank everyone who has been with me in this journey, and the support as well as the guidance which I have received. It has been an integral part of my growth, both professionally, but more personally. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Irina Stefana Bulgaru.
I would just like to say that I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and I feel like I've grown so much in the past 6 weeks. I joined this program as just a regular engineer with dreams and aspirations, and I finished it as a confident member of the space community that can bring a significant contribution to the space sector. Thank you.
Thank you.
Luca Sabia.
Hi to everyone. I want to thank you, all the team, all the organization, and we learned a lot from each other, and it was a great opportunity. So thank you to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mangai Prabhakar.
So I want to thank ISU and everyone here for this wonderful experience. And a wise man told me that everyone we encounter influences us for our entire life and vice versa. And I would like to say that everyone here has there's a term called Tangamanasu, which is golden heart. And I sincerely thank you for the entire experience.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
Marcia Alvarenga dos Santos.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, ISU. As I promised to my colleagues, I brought my cat to receive her certificate as well.
Woohoo! Awesome.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Marcia.
Michal Caesar.
I'm very, very excited to be at this point. I heard so much about SSP. I am part of the ISU family for a few years now. And they've been told me always that until you experience it, you don't really understand how it actually feels. And I think that today I can actually say that I know what they were talking about. It is truly an amazing, amazing experience. And I'm so grateful for meeting everybody here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Michal.
Nicholas Fontaine.
Hi, everyone. Thank you to the ISU for that wonderful program. Thanks, G2, Alex. Thanks to all the TAs. You were pretty kind. And to my teammates, I just love you. And little challenge for you. Please meet each other and send pictures to all of us. Yeah, thank you very much.
Wise words.
Yes. Oli Shannon.
Thank you, everyone. It was a real privilege to meet you and to work with you. Congratulations. Again, thank you. And Soldaji as we journey to the stars.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Siddhartha Pratim Ghosh.
Hi, thank you. Actually, I'd like to convey my thankful gratitude to ISU for the generous scholarship they have offered me, and thanks to all the faculties, TAs, and all related to ISU. Thank you all, and I believe that this is the beginning of the journey. Thanks.
Indeed, thank you. Thank you so much.
Rachel Clark.
I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who worked so hard to make SSP happen, especially our wonderful team. As much as I learned in all of the classes and workshops, I learned much, much more from all of you. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Michelle Abang.
So I feel like ISU has opened, because of ISU, the universe has opened its door for space exploration, while my roots have got deeper into Earth because of such a warm team. And I feel that I'm a part of their culture. So thank you so much for including me in your culture. And also thank you so much, ISU, for giving me a generous scholarship. Long live and prosper.
Thank you. Thank you, Rihan.
Saswati Das.
Thank you from New Delhi to the team. If sky is the limit, we didn't have a sky. And it was so wonderful to share the last 6 weeks with you, my space dream with you, to Moon, Mars, and more. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Scarlett Wagner O'Donnell.
Hi, everyone. I'm really, really glad and thankful to have been given this opportunity to participate. I learned a lot. I had a lot of fun. I would really like to thank my fellow participants in the first place. You made this experience really special. I'd also like to thank the ISU for organizing this. I know that's a great challenge to do, and it was really well executed. So thank you very much for that. And last but not least, I would like to thank the European Space Agency for a very generous scholarship. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Scarlett.
Sucheshna Patel.
I would like to thank you, ISU and Kalpana Chawla Scholarship, for due to which this was possible, and having the online program because of which I could attend it online. And I would say this is a journey, even though short, but it connected us as ISU family, and rooting into ISU culture and the feeling of being a part of such an amazing space community saturated us from within. So I would say, guys, this is not the end. We just got connected, and this is just the beginning. So for all of us to sparkle in space from now on. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Tiffany Wong Ho.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say that one of my biggest takeaways from this experience is the trust and relationships that we built in such a short time. I learned something from everyone, and I know we're going to stay in touch and cheer each other's future accomplishments. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Victoria Dapoyong.
Hey guys, thank you so much to ISU for doing this, for making us create new relationship, and of course, thank you so much for our team. I learned from every single one of you, and not technically only, not about engineering only, but really for friendship and from all of your cultures. So thank you so much for sharing it with us about all this, and I'm looking forward to our trip to Greece. So see you there, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Vinny Aloya.
Hello, everyone. Wow, what can I say that hasn't already been said? I mean, thanks ISU for the fantastic program, all the staff, the TAs, lecturers, everyone, G2, Alex, fantastic work. Thanks to each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. I mean, space really gives me hope, and interacting with each and every one of you really gives me the energy to continue in the pandemic and everything that's going on. So thank you so much. A special shout out to each one of you that I had to work so closely with. And yeah, you guys are incredible. And a special thanks again to to the ISU for the scholarship, to the European Space Agency, to the Italian Space Agency for providing me with the opportunity to be here. I'm very grateful. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Ini.
Vivan Raj.
When I started this course, I thought I was just going to gain some knowledge in space and hopefully come up with some friends. But at the end of the course now, I think the relationships I built was actually more valuable than the knowledge I gained. So thanks for all the memories, and I hope to keep in touch personally or professionally. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I think we have actually completed the diploma ceremony. Alex, I will not send you. Please stay with me. But before that, actually, I mentioned that during the TP presentations today, but I want to emphasize it once again, if some of the people who actually missed it. So obviously a big shout out to everyone in the team, to the participants, because it is actually you creating this, but also to everyone behind those screens or, you know, virtual backgrounds, to all the families, all the moms and dads. And, you know, I know that it doesn't change, you know, whichever age you are. I was chatting with some of you and you were like, okay, I was in the lecture and my mom brought me a plate of, you know, fruits. It happens all the time. So a big shout out from all of us here at ISU at the SSP21 Mission Operations Center to all the families, moms, dads, children, spouses who supported these crew members during the 6 weeks. Without your support, such an incredible and compact journey would definitely not be possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you for making our participants, our crew members, so comfortable, you know, and spending hours and hours in front of their screens. So thank you so much. Well, this indeed brings us to the end of our event. However, there are some people who really need to be here and need to be much more visible than myself, basically looking and addressing you in front of the camera. And you definitely know who I am talking about. They are the staff members of the online SSP21. So our Capcom, our TAs, our communications officers, and the mentorships officer, obviously. But there is one person next to me who is actually leading everything. Yes, somebody said, okay, you are the director, but I'll be completely honest with you. If this program, the SSP21 online program, happened, it was because Alex Ryan, our academic coordinator, was in the pilot seat, and from the planning to the execution, and I have no idea, Alex, how many hours of day or night, or, you know, it was continuous operations, as everybody called, made per day for the last, not 6 weeks, but probably like 6 months. You made it, but you made it. So once again, congratulations. And I will just ask everybody to actually, you know, unmute themselves, and let's give a big, big applause to Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Alex, I will let you actually address the class first, and then let you also have your team introduced by yourself. So I'm leaving the stage for a while. It's all yours.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Wow. That was an introduction I was not anticipating. Okay, well, Jitu's already given me the most incredible introduction. So I'll skip the bit where I say, hi, I'm the academic coordinator. I had the utmost pleasure to watch 34 participants meet, bond, grow, and then go on to achieve an incredible amount in the last 6 weeks. You should be extremely proud of what you have been able to achieve. You've put together a report, an executive summary, a presentation, also whilst attending 46 seminars, a workshop almost every day, weekly mentorship sessions, and not to mention a bunch of panels in the evening. You're able to put all of that together and still survive. Those of you who are unaware, that means more than 8 hours a day on Zoom. So I would like to say well done to this year's participants. You guys have blown my mind with what you've been able to achieve. I hope that you got out of SSP what you thought you would at the start. My favorite part of this job is getting to watch you achieve during the program, but then getting to watch you and follow you for the next few years when you achieve even more. I am really looking forward to watching your stories and meeting you in person as well. This is my final program as an ISU staff member, and I couldn't be prouder of the family that has come together during this final program. Of course, there is absolutely no way that anything could have happened this year without my team of legends, the TAs, and mentorship, and of course, Capcom extraordinaire. Leo, Molly, Shurp, Suprabha, Napuni, Ankita, you guys have been incredible. You've been my rocks, and you've been able to take on any challenge. The TAs and Capcom and mentorship officer, Lisa, they all are volunteers. They're here because they believe in doing this program and seeing the values that ISU holds dear spread across to even more people. So I would now like to invite those staff members to turn on their cameras, turn on their microphones, and to speak to you all now. And I'd like to invite Capcom extraordinaire Ankita to start. Over to you, Ankita.
Wow, that was such a wonderful speech, Alex. I have nothing like that prepared. Hello, I'm Ankita. You must have seen me very often. I'm Capcom, and this has been such an amazing 6 weeks. Waking up every day morning and seeing all of you smiling and laughing, you know, even if I was having a bad day, it would just, you know, really make my day. Watching you do all the tiny hapta challenges and being so cute in all your dances and your videos, again, it just you know, made my day. And I would like to thank all the ISU staff, my colleagues who are part of the team, who would take over whenever I had an emergency or whenever I was sick or had internet issues. You've all been so supportive. Oh my God, I'm going to cry like Alex. Well, yeah, thank you all for being part of this journey. And like G2 keeps saying, this is just the beginning of, you know, of our equation. This is just, we're all family, and you've just been introduced to the family. We have a long way to go. We will meet each other very soon once things get better in the world. And hope to see you all very soon at a conference or in Greece or Canada, wherever you decide. That's all for me. Thank you very much for including me as part of this program.
Yay! Thank you, Ankita. Now I'd like to invite our mentorship officer. This girl doesn't sleep. Lisa.
Well, I think a lot of people don't really get a lot of sleep during this program, but yeah, hey everyone, you probably know my face. You saw it definitely once a week for a mentorship session. So today, on behalf of mentorship team in general, I would like to congratulate you on the successful completion of the SSP21 online program. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed all the mentorship sessions. I hope that you had a lot of fruitful conversation and that you added a lot of people, not only to your Instagram, LinkedIn accounts, but also that you really connected with them personally and that you will be friends in the future.
who knows, maybe you will get a new job and those will be your work colleagues. So thank you so much for being part of the mentorship sessions. I also received a very good feedback from the mentors. They were very inspired and happy to have you with them. So please do maintain these connections. As I said at the very beginning, when we were just presenting mentorship program for you, everyone has a story to tell and can teach something. So it means that someone can share some stories with you, but also you can share stories with them. So we learn from each other, and it doesn't connect with experience. So you'll be able to be a mentor for someone else for the next years. Be prepared. I know that you now have also a lot of experience, good or bad ones, just to share and have something for the future to share with others. So you are very cordially invited to be mentors for the next ISU programs. So on that, thank you so much. And yeah, wishing you a wonderful continuation and change of orbits for the future. I'm pretty much sure that they will cross again at some point. So yeah, thank you. Hey, thank you, Lisa. Now I'd like to invite Leo, who is not only a TA, but also a workshop instructor. Leo.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. First, huge shout out to all the TAs. You know how much I love you guys. Then, amazing thanks to G2 for being an amazing director. And also an amazing thank you to you, Alex. And if later I work with any of you guys in a work position and you see something that I do good, you can definitely thank Alex, because every time I work with her, actually it inspires me, and I'll try to do as you're doing in a management position, which is amazing. And I will forever be grateful for that. So thank you. Thank you very much. From the COVID situation, ISU proves two things. SSP was able to rise from any catastrophe event, and that definitely what makes ISU is people. In this program, we only connect people. You have no food, no place, but we have each other. You are all ISU now. We are ISU. And this is why I'm here in the summer, not for anything that meeting you, talking to you. This is amazing. Long live ISU. Long live all of the SSP21 online participants, and thank you very much.
Oh, hear, Leo, hear. Okay, I'd like to invite Supaba to come on the stage. Soups, where you at?
Good morning, afternoon, evening to everyone. Well, I embarked my incredible ISU space journey amidst COVID in 2020 during the very first ISU program, ISP20. And little did I know that 1 year down the line, I would be part of this massive and magnificent ISU family who are not just colleagues, but friends for lifetime to come, and again, be part of this third multi-site ISU program. I would like to take this moment and thank and express my deepest gratefulness to my mom, my brother, G2, Alex, Muriel, and all my other ISU colleagues and the SSP21 TAs for constantly supporting and molding and training and believing in me and my capabilities. Honestly, I'm short of words to express my gratitude for all the incredible moments and experiences that ISU program has gifted me till date. And so to all my dear participants, this is not an end of the journey, but the beginning of a very huge and remarkable journey that you're going to embark in your lives ahead. And on that note, as we say at the end of every session, one last time I would like to say, G2, handing it back to you in Granada. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Okay, I'd now like to invite our first time TA, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be our last time. Molly, the stage is yours.
Can someone spotlight me, please? Thank you. Can't see the
Okay, I can't do it. Molly has to be spotlighted.
All right.
Can't find that.
Okay. Oh, there I go. Like Alex said, this is, like many of you, my first ISU experience, and let me tell you, it's been a wild, wild ride, chaotic at times, but like only fond memories for me. And I'd like to thank ISU, my online team, for bringing me on this journey. And yeah, I couldn't ask for a better team, and participants, of course. You guys rock.
Oh, cheers, Molly. Okay, I'd like to invite Shrirup to take the stage. Teach, where you at?
Okay, someone has to spotlight me. In SSP 2015, I met the past ISU alumni, and I was surprised as to why are these people constantly coming back. It was my first experience with ISU. 6 years down the line, and here I am. I'm coming back again and again to ISU, and now I know why those alumni come back. I'm truly humbled to be a part of this unique program, the first online edition of SSP. And thank you, G2, Goktuk, and Alex for giving me this opportunity. A special shout out to the TAs, Molly, Nipuni, Leo, Suprabha, and Ankita for being the support that I required as and when I was not able to, anything failed on my end. You were an awesome staff to help me out. It is an awesome experience to share with you guys. My special thanks to the TP chairs, Walter and Liang, for allowing me to be a part of this this awesome team project, something that's close to my heart. I believe that this SSP21 online group will come back again and again, and I hope they come again and again. I'm surely going to miss the memes and the chat. Those things always crack me up. Alex, a special thanks to you for working with you. This is, I believe, my second time working with you. It's an awesome experience as always. Sorry that I'm not there in person to give you the fitting farewell, but I hope when we meet, I can compensate for that. To the participants, thank you for making this team project a memorable experience for me, an awesome experience, and thank you very much for that. I would like to end by saying to the participants, a new journey is about to start, and the lore of your SSP will echo through the entire space community. Love you all and stay in touch. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrirup. It's wonderful to have you. And now, last but not least, coming to us live from Australia in some terrible, terrible time zone, Nipuni.
Hello. All right, so I don't even know how to start, but I am so lucky and grateful to have been able to come back to ISU and this atmosphere, not as a participant, but as a TA. Thank you, G2, Alex, and ISU, and anyone else who had played a part in enabling me to be a part of this. I got to meet some incredible people because of it. I know I didn't get the chance to get to know each and every one of you, but you are now part of the ISU family, which means at some point in time, we will definitely meet, hopefully in person. But till then, thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. And
wish you all the best for all that is to come. Ad Astra.
Thank you so much, Napuni. And that is our team. I would now like to welcome our captain himself, the director, G2, back to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much, everyone in the team. Ladies and gentlemen, can I be more lucky than having such a wonderful team? So they really made this program happen. So unfortunately, this is the time to close the program. So last but not least, I would like to once again thank all the institutions, organizations, companies who have supported SSP21 as sponsors. In particular, our team project sponsor, the Beijing Interstellar Glory Space Technology Corporation, iSpace. With that, this is the end of this journey, this orbit, basically, and it is time to make an orbital maneuver. Dear SSP21 online participants, I hereby declare the Space Studies Program 2021 online session is over. Your orbital change has now started, and we are looking forward to meeting you at our next orbital rendezvous. For everyone else watching us online, as you know, we still have indeed 3 more weeks to go with our on-site cohorts in Strasbourg and in Granada. And they are now on their journey with their team projects. Then they will be presenting those team projects on construction of a lunar base, off-Earth agriculture, space logistics, and the Golden Records Mark II on Thursday, 26th of August, almost 3 weeks from now. So please mark this date on your calendars and do not forget to tune in. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and may this space bit be with you. All the team, all the participants, all the TAs, everyone in the team, ad Luna, ad Mars, ad Astra. Take care.
Great shot.